Hi, welcome to Keto My Way. This is Miriam. I would like to talk to you today about why I felt the need to stomp my feet and say, Keto My Way. It's because I am really resistant to tracking. Now, I know that a lot of people don't track anything but carbs, and some people don't even do that. They can look at their meal and just know what they're doing. And I thought I could be one of those people. And it turns out that I'm not exactly, and I have to admit it. Uh, I went always starting with tracking macros, and it smacked too much of Weight Watchers, where I would put in the food and say, well, I already tracked it, and then eat. But what I wanted to do with keto is not do that. I wanted to have a little more respect for my body. If I'm hungry, I eat. If I'm full, I don't eat. If I plan something, but that's not what I feel like, then I don't want to have to eat it. And also, I have to tell you that my husband and I used to own a restaurant, and we are very much about the food. And I would say to myself, well, if we're just going to put something together, what am I supposed to do? Take it apart and measure it? And so I just became very resistant to tracking. But it was something that I felt that if I want to achieve the success that I want to achieve, it's something that I have to do now. I may not have to do it next week or in a month or next year, but it's something I have to do right now. I had a very interesting conversation with one of my friends, and it's on today's blog on my website. If you're watching this some other day, it was April, I think it's 28th today. Let me check. Yep, it's April 28th, so you can look for that blog. But if you go today, then you'll see it. And she was talking to me about why am I fighting so hard to do what I need to do to find success. And she said people can talk themselves into something or out of something. And why not use that energy to talk myself into the thing that's going to help me? And also, she talked about, sometimes she knows exactly what goes in a recipe and she puts it out in servings and she knows what it is. Sometimes she estimates, and sometimes she'll look up something similar and figure, okay, well, her recipe was like that. And then it's not necessary to be perfect all the time. And there it is. My need to be really perfect all the time. And I have to let that go. And so part of it is if I track, it's like, oh, I'm giving into that part of my personality that I'm trying to let go. But on the other hand, if tracking frees me to a certain extent, then I am letting go of perfection. And I like the idea of, well, I'll do the best I can. If I know I'm eating an ounce of this cheese and 3 ounces of this beverages and a tablespoon of the sauce, then that's fine. If I'm eating out or my husband and I are throwing together a recipe, more likely him throwing together a recipe, then it's okay sometimes to estimate. Those few estimated meals per week is not going to make or break me. But the other meals during the week and the snacks that I do track will give me an awareness of what I'm eating, how much I'm eating, how much it stacks up. And it's really important. And so today I set up a new MyFitnessPal account under Keto My Way, and I made it public. Obviously, I don't mind being a public person because here I am. But some things I do hold close to the vest. And it's not that I mind people seeing what I'm eating, it's that I mind them seeing that I'm not perfect. And also, if they checked at noontime and they went, oh, okay, this looks good, and then they went to see what I maybe had for dinner, and it entirely changed, which it did. Like, I don't want that kind of judgment, and I don't want that no, it's not judgment. It's not that people are going to judge. I'm my worst enemy. It's like, I don't want to admit that I change things. I don't want to admit that there's monkeys in my head. Like, have this protein, have this protein, have this fat. Well, if you're gonna have this fat, don't have this fat. Oh my God, can we fit in snacks? And that's what I'm embarrassed about. And so I decided that if I'm gonna go public, let's go public all the way. Not to show off anything, but as I said in my very first video, by doing this, I'm sort of I'm facing my monkeys. I don't know why I'm stuck on that term, but that sort of thing sort of sticks in my head. And so I'm public now on MyFitnessPal. And anyway, so that's why I started with Keto My Way, because I really don't know what to do. And it's okay if I just do tracking this weekend and decide not to do it next week, because my way might always be changing. I may surprise myself and find a way that I don't want to change. But anyway, that's a little bit behind why I started this and why I even call it Keto My Way. So anyway, thank you very much. Have a good weekend. This is my challenge. Even through the baby coming, I hope to still track. So thank you. Keto My Way. It's my name of my website. It's the name of my MyFitnessPal account. And I hope to see you. Thank you. Bye-bye.